In this episode, a travel blogger taking a hit financially in the wake of COVID-19, adjusting to working alongside your partner while in lockdown, and Thailand gets creative with their travel logo.
Welcome to the new daily World Nomads podcast. We'll be keeping you up to date with travel alerts, information about coronavirus, and sharing some uplifting news and views to inspire you and keep you smiling.
Hi, it is Kim and Phil shelving our destination episodes to focus on how the coronavirus is affecting the travel industry. And we're sharing stories too from nomads affected by it. But Phil, let's kick it off with some headlines. And of course, this is at the time of recording.
Okay, the big news is that the UK has gone into full lockdown. Meetings of no more than 2 people. And the streets are going to be policed to make sure people are doing the right thing. But you are allowed outside to buy food or medication, exercise alone once a day, or to travel to work if it is absolutely necessary. An airport officer in the US has tested positive for coronavirus. He's not home now. And the Tourism Authority of Thailand has been very creative and temporarily redesigned the logos for international and domestic tourism, reminding foreign and Thai tourists to maintain social distancing. Can we call it physical distancing, please, Kim? Because I think we all still need to remain social. I'm going to change that to physical distancing, okay?
Yeah, not a problem. You have editorial control here.
Thank you very much, and we'll put those logos in the show notes.
Now, just like the TAT people are getting creative with those logos, meme makers are in absolute overtime.
And I'm loving some of them.
That's
so funny.
There are some really funny ones around at the moment on social. Now, we talked yesterday, tongue-in-cheek, of course, about the divorce rate going up when the pandemic is over. But I like this meme. It reads, prediction. There will be a minor baby boom in 9 months, and then one day in 2033, we shall witness the rise of the quarantines.
I like the quarantines.
True. It's true.
I like that one. Yeah. A variation on that one, a friend of mine posted and he said, can you please be sure to use protection? I can't afford all the baby presents in 9 months.
And what about the nail artist who has glued fake nails to surgical gloves so she can flaunt her nails and stay protected? Look, it's not essentially travel news, but I like that anyway. So have you got anything else for me, Phil?
Just one more thing. Eritrea in Africa has reported its first case of coronavirus. So that one's off the list now as well.
Okay. Jessie Festa runs Jessie on a Journey, but like everyone else, she isn't going too far at the moment. So how is she feeling about being stuck, and does she recognise the irony given the name of her blog, Phil?
Yeah, and it's funny, I've said that in the past too, because this is definitely one of the biggest journeys of my life, but I've kind of always said, it's a travel journey, but it's also me growing as a person, and kind of going through different challenges that present themselves. And like I just said, this is definitely going to be one of the biggest.
All right, well, let's unpack that then. We'll talk travel first. Now, this is huge for you because there's loss of income that comes with having a travel blogging business.
Yeah, so for me, there's a few, one, there's the loss of traffic, which happens, it felt like almost instantly, honestly. It was everything was fine. And then suddenly it was just bam, huge traffic drop. Nobody's really researching how to travel because we shouldn't be traveling right now. So there's that, which leads to then loss of income with my ads, loss of income with brands. No brands are really working, with travel influencers right now because a lot. And the other thing is actually a lot of travel affiliates have paused paying. So all that affiliate income is gone as well. And then on the other side of things, one way I monetize is I sell tours in New York City. I have a photo tour company that's part of my blog. And, March was pretty much 100% cancellation. And I had one tour March 1st that was right before this all got pretty crazy. But yeah, everything else was canceled. And then, at this point, we don't know what the next few months are going to look like. So I'm not really too, I'm not betting on getting that income. The one good thing for me is that I also monetize with selling travel blogging courses. And I do think now is a good time for people to sort of refocus, maybe get some new skills. And I think people are looking at it that way. So even though I have had, I have a membership, a number of people did kind of cancel, they're having a loss of income too. I totally get that. But I've also been seeing people join because they're sort of taking this time to do that. So for me personally, that's been a little bit of a saving grace that I have diversified in that way. But with the travel side of things, pure travel, oof, yeah, it's not good.
So how long did it take you when you sat down on the couch, presuming I'm painting my own picture here, and you thought about all these arms to Jessie on a Journey? When did you see the silver lining?
Yeah, so for me, both of the products I have, my courses, I have a number of courses, but we'll just say, the travel blogging school and my tours, those things are things I never thought I would do when I first started Jessie on a Journey in 2011. They both came from listening to my audience and just kind of keeping track of the questions that were being asked. I had so many people asking me to show them around New York. And then I was like, okay, how can I diversify or do something different than what's already out there? Oh, I'm a photographer. So that's how the photo tours came to be. And the same with the blogging courses. I just had so many people asking me how they could do this full time like I was doing, that I just got the idea that way. So it's really kind of by accident that I'm in this position right now where I at least do have the courses to help me. I could never have foreseen this exact situation happening, but yeah, I don't think anyone could have.
Now, you're also in this situation, which is very similar to me. Small apartments. I'm in Manly in Sydney, Australia. You're in Manhattan in New York. With your partner working from home at the same time as you are. We're in this situation as well. So there are challenges there.
Yes. So like not only are we learning how to work from home together. I mean, I'm used to this. I've been working from home or out of cafes since 2011, but we're living and working in essentially one room together. We don't have a house where we're walking, one's upstairs, one's downstairs. We're in the same room. So it's been challenging so far. I mean, we're only a weekend. It's been okay because we're sort of like respectful of each other's space. He's a teacher, so sometimes he needs to do recordings. So I'll try to go in the bedroom and then vice versa. So we're trying to just adapt to each other's schedules. One other thing is we just adopted a cat today, which is just like this added layer of something we need to now figure out. On one hand, I'm kind of like, oh my goodness. But on the other, I just felt like right now with everything going on, it just felt like, I don't know, something positive to put our energy into.
What would your message be then to people? You said you started Jessie on a Journey in 2011. You've got 9 years of experience under your belt. What would you be saying to other travel bloggers or people in the industry at the moment?
Yeah, so I would say that instead of, obviously most of us are going to panic a little bit, totally normal, but this also is an opportunity to connect with your audience. They're going to be feeling stressed and anxious and overwhelmed as well. So trying to be there for them, seeing what they need. One thing I've done is I emailed my community and I offered to send postcards to them. I'm actually sitting in bed right now filling them out. Just to add a little bit of joy and sort of like bring travel to them in a way. So just figuring out what that might mean for your audience. Maybe that means also sending some videos. Like I created just a short video for my audience saying that I was there for them. I just felt like being on video was a little bit more connective, I guess would be the word. And then the other thing is, tweaking your content plan. If you were planning on, publishing an ebook about how to travel Europe, or you're trying to publish all these things to do in, Destination X guides, I mean, that's not really what people are needing right now. Of course, there's going to be people planning for future trips, but, you really want to be thinking about what you could do now to help them. Maybe it's like right now I'm doing a post on how to create like a staycation experience right in your apartment. Whatever your niche is, if you usually cover travel wellness, maybe now you talk about how you could turn your home into like a wellness retreat. I don't know, I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but pivoting a bit. And then the other thing now, like I said before, a lot of affiliates in the travel sphere are pausing payouts. So you also will probably want to think about some affiliates that you could work with that are not in the travel industry. One example, I'm an affiliate for Yoga Download, and they're a virtual yoga studio, basically. They have over 1,000 classes. Through March, they're doubling their commissions. So, outside of the travel sphere, you can still have some luck with other affiliates who are still paying. So think about, what affiliates you love, what affiliates would help your audience and try to join some new programs.
Absolutely love that idea
Yeah.
of the postcards, Jessie. Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, next episode, a couple of upbeat nomads making the most of being stuck in Buenos Aires.
Well, joining in on that positivity, a 95-year-old grandmother, or nonna, has become the oldest Italian to beat the deadly virus. Go, nonna!
Yeah, how good is that? That is good news. Great way to finish. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
The World Nomads Podcast. Explore your boundaries.